Hi guys, today I'm going to explain you how to create a trigger. So this will be my 7th experiment in database. So here's my first question: to create a trigger to prevent the same car booked by customer at the same date. So I have to check my new date to my old booking date, and my new custody should be equal to my old custody. So here goes my syntax. Create or replace trigger is the name of the trigger, so I have to go for either after or before. Now here is the command either for insert, update or delete. So whatever thing I have to do to mention it here on this the name of the table. This is on performing, this is the operation I'm performing on this table. So I have to mention for each row or for each statement. Now here is my condition: when new booking date should be equal to my old booking date and new custody should be equal to my old custody. So in this part I will be displaying my output, which is the car already is booked. As you can see here, the trigger is created. So this is my second question: to raise an application error if the customer is not the member. So I create or replace a trigger. It's in trigger name. So before insert or update on car booking, so for each row, so in this case when new custody is not equal to the old custody, so this symbol is used for checking the not condition. So I print the output as raise application error, so minus 20,000 comma, this is the output which will display on the screen. You are not a member, can you get access the admin. So in this way this trigger is created. Now moving to the third question: to create a trigger to update the price details whenever a new car is added. So in this case I chose after and insert on car details for each row, and in the begin part I chose insert command, insert into price detail, car ID and car type, base price per day, and this will be my values which will be inserted in these columns. So this is my fourth question: to create a trigger to delete the record in the car details where corresponding row has to be removed from the price table. So for this also I have to create a trigger after delete on car details for each row, and I begin by deleting from price details where car ID should be equal to the previous car ID, that is the first time when I chose to book the car. So here in this line I'll be printing my output as entry is deleted. So this is my output, trigger is created. So the fifth question: create a trigger that will inform you to update the price at the last date of the month. So I have to check my sys date should be equal to the last date of my sys date, and I will be placing it inside the when condition, that is the if condition. Sys date is equal to last date of sys date, and inside this begin statement I'll be printing my output as dbms output.putLine update the price table. So in this way this trigger is created. Now moving to the sixth question: to create a trigger that will display the number of booking when new bookings are added. So I have to display the number of booking when new bookings are added. So I have to create a trigger after insert and car booking. So I'll be declaring a number which takes 2 digits, and in the begin section I chose selecting count star into selecting all, means it counts all the number of columns into num from car booking and displaying the output from which is stored in num. So this trigger is also created. Now disable our created trigger. So it is very simple. You have to just give alter trigger name and disable. So this trigger is altered. Now drop the last created trigger. So this also is very simple. So you have to just give drop keyword trigger and trigger name. So this trigger is also dropped. Now the ninth question says display the count of each car being booked. So we have to display the count. So I'll be using the count star. So this is my code: create or replace trigger name after insert a car booking for each row. So I'll be declaring two variables, first num and second also num as id. Now begin section I select car id, and as told previously I'll be using the count star into id and num from car booking, and I'll be grouping by car id. and then I'll be printing the ID along with the number. So this trigger is also created. Thank you for watching this video.